Hey guys, welcome back to more Gotham Knights. I don't remember why we were at the cemetery, but not in the Wayne crypt too. Why are we here? I don't remember. That doesn't tell me. What are we doing? Belfry has determined Talia al Ghul's location. She's literally in Bruce's, or I shouldn't say Bruce, because he's not buried in the crypt. He's just over here. This is Bruce right here. And then Thomas and Martha, I believe. Yeah, Martha, Thomas. But this is still the Wayne family crypt. And so it's bad enough that she's done all the things she's done. And now she's using his family crypt. Anyways, we're still playing as Barbara. Because I became unbelievably frustrated in the last part when fighting the man-bat creatures as anyone other than Barbara. She's the only one that can seem to actually do anything against them. So I believe I said, I know I at least wrote it down in a note, but we're gonna keep playing as Babs in case I come across another man-bat creature. But as soon as we're done, we're jumping back to Jason. Talia was sending out her man-bats from the Gotham City Cemetery. She got her operation hidden somewhere under there. Alright, down we go, I guess.
This is somehow weirder than the ruins of Arkham.
I cannot control
Easy.
her at all. Don't tell me easy. I'm trying to move you over and it's not doing anything.
That is a long way down. Better find a way around.
Lantern post. Impact the post to grab. So like I need to like throw batarangs? I know how to use AR targeting. Oh my gosh. Ah. Come on. There you go. How do I... There we go.
Belfry, the League dug a tunnel under the cemetery. I'm gonna follow it, see where it goes.
Be careful. Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
That doesn't say a whole lot, Dick. Oh. Ah. Okay, hello. I was like, what is that sound? It seemed just the lanterns blowing up. I don't know what I did to trigger it, but I really don't want to start running through, you know, bat guano. Okay, what's making these blow up though? What am I doing to make, like, to trigger them? Because it's not all of them doing it. I'm not sure if, like, I'm not sure how to hello. This is the Bat Cave. After Batman and Robin foiled a murder plot on Dinosaur Island, park owner Murray Hart gifted the dynamic duo a keepsake, a mechanical Tyrannosaurus. Later, to monitor the Batcave against intruders, Alfred had audio sensors and cutting-edge cameras installed inside the animatronic dinosaur.
Belfry, I've somehow managed to get into the Batcave. What's left of it, anyway.
A ways from the cemetery. How long did the League dig?
Long. The League is after something specific. They knew where they were digging.
Don't get lost.
I'll try.
I don't love that this is leading back to the Batcave. Like, at all.
I wonder how much that penny would be worth at auction.
One of Batman's earliest cases involved Joe Coyne, a conniving thief whose heists saw rare coins vanish from exhibits across Gotham City, earning him the nickname the Penny Plunderer. Coyne made the mistake of crossing Two-Face in a mad scheme that involved this novelty oversized coin. In the aftermath, Two-Face escaped, Coyne went down on a murder rap, and the coin ended up in the Batcave. Here comes some ice. I emptied the ice maker out to clean it the other day, and I finally got it cleaned this morning, and so it's trying to refill itself, so it's probably going to be going for a while. See, like, I feel like that one looks like it's going to blow up. Or not. Oh, joy. So now I'm going under the Batcave. Right? Or is this... This is still Batcave. Good God, how large is the Batcave? I didn't think it was... Okay, where are you? I didn't think it was that big of a space. Oh, that one's set to blow. Okay, so I can tell... Oh, hello. Ooh, ooh. Knock him off the cliff. Or not. Okay, pop back up. Where are you? There you go. Those like final knockouts are always so satisfying.
The Lazarus pit can't be far.
Don't tell me there was a pit in the Batcave the whole time. That one's gonna blow.
Belfry,
That one's gonna
down
blow.
the leak.
Ow.
Empty on the
Oh.
snow.
Okay, that one's gonna blow. That one down there is gonna blow. Oh, hello. Woo! Oh my goodness, hello. Ow. Where'd the third one go? There you are. Come on, there you go. There you go. Say, where's number 3? Come here. Whack, 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 whack. I want to save any momentum, again, should I come across a man-bat. I heard him screeching. There's got to be one in here somewhere. Okay, that one's fine. I really wish I was doing this mission as someone other than Babs, though. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, there's one. Oh my gosh! Okay, and that just wasted my momentum. So I gotta do the beat down after he does the like spinning bat. Did I take them out in one go?
Guess that's it then.
Are you serious? I've never taken out a man bat. See, like, but that's what I mean. That, like... Oh, I want that health. I want that health before it goes out. Okay. That like when Man-Bat was first introduced, and like this is what they typically do, is like the first introduction to a character, they're always harder than when you encounter them later on. So like it really frustrated me that the Man-Bat that Tim originally fought was easier to fight than the 3 I had to take out before this part. Like that I tried to do at the end of the last part with Jason and was epically failing at and had to switch to Barbara for. But then like just there, I took that Man-Bat out with only the use of 1 momentum beatdown, where it was like taking me 2 or 3 beatdowns per Man-Bat previously. Okay, this one's fine. That one is not. These are fine. Oh, okay, I was really hoping that I wouldn't have to throw this. She would just do it herself. Okay. And this one there on the left. There's not a whole lot I can do should I come across one that is rigged to blow. Ooh. I was trying to get her to glide. Her gliding ability, though, sucks. It is the worst of the 4, like, knighthood abilities. It's not good. Oh. Oh, we got a couple of rigged to blow. This looks like another, yeah, I was gonna say another arena. Ooh. Dang, I keep dodging out of the way of that just slow enough. Woo! Oh my gosh. That was real smooth though. Okay, there's that one. Where are you? Come on. Ooh, we're almost there. Come on. Whack! Whack! Oh, come on. You're like 1 hit. You're like 1 hit. Am I just gonna be stuck here in this final? It wants me to do like a perfectly, there we go. Like a perfect time strike or something. Anything that wants me to be perfectly on time is not gonna work. I find the timing in this game not great.
It's a good thing I'm not claustrophobic.
I swear if this one is rigged to blow. Okay, no, it's good. Okay. I feel like we've gotten away from the Batcave at this point. I just can't imagine that there would be a a Lazarus pit that still relatively close to the Batcave and Bruce not know it. Ooh. Woo! Okay, hello. I didn't know that one was... Well, there's 3 of you. I am dodging. Ooh, shut up. How many of them are there? I know she has second wind, but I really don't want to use it. Unless I have to. Like, I prefer second wind to be more of a, like, I don't have time, or, like, someone super strong. I'm missing one. There it is. But, like, I'm completely out of time. They're taking so much... They're doing so much damage that, like, I don't have time to grab the health or whatever. I feel like I'm way too distracted with what I'm trying to do here, that what I'm saying is not making a lot of sense. That one's gonna blow. Oh my good god. Why do you guys light yourself on fire? Oh, I didn't know I could hit 2 enemies at once. What was that? Whack! Whack! Wah. Oh, yeah, I dodged right into that. Oh my goodness. You guys do a lot of damage. Ow. Come on. Nice. Alright. Suck it in again.
How did they bring water from the Lazarus bed all this way?
One of these times, right after I squeeze through one of the things are gonna explode. I know it. This is gonna be another arena. Yep.
Of course.
Yeah, she's feeling kind of the same way I am. I'm a little over it. Where'd you go? Is it just one of you? Nope. Of course it's not just one of you. What if I tried... I don't know if I want to waste it right now. But, like, after I defeat these guys, I need to remember what her, like, drone ability there is. Oh, come on. You're, like, one hit. Wah! Where's the other one? Ow. Oh, that was a questionable sound, Barbara. Okay. What? What is this one? Calls her drone, which heals and shoots at nearby enemies for 30 seconds. Oh, okay. No. I don't feel like there's a whole lot of point to that. Oh. I need to be closer. Nope. Come over here. Come here. I saw you. Ooh. What the heck? Here we go.
Always have to make things difficult.
Yep. Bam, whack. Whack. I don't care who I hit, I just want to whack. Brand new ninja whacker. You know what? Maybe we will try. I don't even know. Oh. Yeah, shoot him, drone. Get him, droney. Get him, droney. Ooh. Do I have like a timer of how long I still have it? Oh, it's beeping. Oh, it's so polite. Shutting down. I don't really know if that was worth it. I mean, yes, did it make the fight a little quicker? I guess, but like I don't know if like it was actually worth it. Oh. No? Oh, it's a crate. I was gonna say, I thought I need to go this way, but it's not letting me squeeze through. I'm a little nervous what I might find. If I remember right, I think I had like a part of the ending of this game spoiled when I first played. And if what happens, what I think happens, I'm not ready. What are you wearing? Someone's in there. She's waiting for them to come out. I know it.
I found the experiment you left at Arkham. I've seen better work.
Did you know, child? A Lazarus pit can be used for more than just saving.
I think this is what I... Okay, I think I know what happens
It
here.
has many purposes. In fact, a Lazarus pit can make a mind more malleable, more pliable to suggestion.
Your army's pretty loyal. Why would you need to brainwash them?
Sometimes it's about more than your army. Sometimes it's about having the right general leading it.
Uh-huh.
Is that an offer? No thanks.
You, like your precious Batman, were never able to save Gotham. I finally solved that problem.
I know who this is. I know who it is. I know who it is. I know who it is. It's Bruce! It's Bruce!
Bruce? My father's mind was broken by repeated exposures to the Lazarus pit. Unlike my father, I used that exposure to free Bruce's mind from his ridiculous oath. And you're right where we need you. Bruce's last
I really don't
test.
want to do this fight as Barbara.
Then we lead our new league into glory.
I really don't want to do this
Making
part
the
as
world.
Barbara. Literally any of the other three.
Defeat this pretender. Take back the city that is your birthright.
He'll overcome it. It's Bruce, okay? Like, his mind is ridiculous. Oh. I don't love that.
Please don't do this.
Oh my god. He would hate this. He would hate this. He would hate this. Yeah, no, not a fan. Oh. Having to be put in the Lazarus pit, appeal. Please.
Come back to us.
His hand is.
You died! She said you died, Barbara!
No, she lied. I'm here.
No! This isn't real!
Okay, I'm glad since that's something like you have to do that didn't affect my health, but realistically that should have affected my health. I think this would have been a really cool fight to do as Jason, which this should have been Jason's fight if I wasn't so afraid of the man bats. But to have Jason have experienced the Lazarus pit and know what it's like, I feel like he'd be really good at appealing to Bruce in this state. That's the word I'm looking for. Do it again. Oh, I have to be around. Oh my gosh, I hate when you have to stand in a certain
After
point.
Dad died, Bruce, you were there for me. Can't you remember?
No! Don't lie!
I'm here, Bruce. I'm not leaving.
Again, should have affected my health, but had to happen according, like, to progress. So, like, I'm glad that it didn't, but... Yeah, I had this spoiled for me when I was first playing the game. And the thing is, like, when I first did my playthrough, as I've said numerous times, I wasn't having the best time. I wasn't a fan, so, like, I was not watching videos unless it was, like, something that might help with the issues I was experiencing in the game. Oh my god. Again, he would have hated the whole Lazarus pit thing. Come on. Get to him. Get to him. Get to him. Come on. Oh my god.
Bruce, come on. Bruce, keep fighting. Come on. You never let me give up. You don't get to either.
Take that stupid necklace off. But I don't know, I'd somehow gotten it spoiled. I think it had been some kind of thumbnail.
Barbara.
My mask is on. You're supposed to call me Batgirl, remember?
No, that's when you hug the man.
She said we're all dead.
You
He
think
failed.
we'd make it that easy?
So stubborn.
She's not just gonna stand there and let him walk out.
I learned half of it from you.
Okay, like, the whole, like, him being half naked and just, like, screaming has me really uncomfortable. I don't like just, like,
Report.
rearing back screaming.
You were dead. Now you're suffering the after effects of a Lazarus pit. Talia dropped you in multiple times. She's trying to mess with your mind.
Dead. How long?
Long enough for us to follow your last case.
It's been about a month.
We found
I don't know how long she's been
owls.
dipping him.
They do exist.
Yeah. And your Uncle Jacob was the leader.
Jacob?
Was? She took care of that.
You know what? We can finish this conversation later.
By all means, let's finish it now.
I told you and your father to stay away from my family!
Family! Is that what you call this? No thought for what we are to one another?
We are nothing.
Stay
No.
here. I've got this.
I can...
You wanna find
We
out how
are
stubborn I
nothing.
am?
I swear though, if she's already like if
Down.
I really don't want to do this fight as Barbara. I would literally rather do this fight as any of the other characters. I don't like Barbara in this game. I'm not even doing it. Okay, what's he trying to do? He's gonna do something here. He's not just gonna sit back. Oh, now I'm fighting.
You suffer for no reason.
Oh.
Accept your fate.
She like pulls me in. Ooh. Okay, that should have gotten her though too. Ooh.
Stop fighting, Batgirl. I will crush you, Barbara.
Again, right on top of her.
More will come your way.
Ooh.
You will fall back, girl. I will end you. You should
I
just
need to
give up.
do a beatdown. And that just wasted that beatdown. She doesn't stand still long enough.
You will never interrupt my plans again.
Whew! Okay, damn, the beatdown is really good though.
Something funny, Talia?
You, Barbara Gordon. Your father would be so disappointed to see you miss such an obvious tale.
Oh no. The fault is with you, Talia al Ghul. Your abomination led us here. And now you and it will die.
But, like, Man-Bat?
You will never bring death to an Al Ghul.
Oh, crap.
Well, that Barbara already knows. And... oh, I was gonna say, and she's gone. She's not. Okay, how long has she been messing with the pits?
Now to end this. You will not stop me!
Ooh, hello.
No matter how you try, you cannot defeat me. You will fall back, girl.
What is she doing? Okay, I'm trying to figure out when she stands still, and I can do another beatdown. God! Okay, the beatdown is like almost too powerful. That was way too fast. Okay, where'd Bruce go?
Seems my beloved did train you.
Stop calling him that.
It is over.
Who is the voice now? And she's like, oh no, I gotta fight you guys.
Another voice? You guys just don't give up.
Take heart. Your death has purpose. You die, so the court lives forever.
I will never let the court get a Lazarus pit.
Go! Deal with the opponent.
Oh, holy Christ. That's when the others show up. What? Is that what? Yeah, I was gonna say, is that the bat plane? I don't know if he's gonna make it. I hate to say it, but if he was already dead, you've already kind of come to terms with it. I think it would be the right thing to do to have him still not survive by the end of the game. Thank you for finally taking that off. Not that I want Bruce to actually die, but again, like, you've come to terms with it throughout this entire game that
All of
Bruce
you
is gone.
grew without me. Become your own heroes.
Yeah, I think he's
The Knights of
sacrificing
Gotham
himself
really
here.
Together, you're stronger than the Batman ever could be. I'm so proud of all of you.
He looks like a completely different person with this much hair.
I'm sorry.
Like the beard,
What are you doing?
all the chest hair, like
You might want to run.
I hate the thought of leaving him though. But he just looks completely different. Like, he's so hairy. He doesn't look like Bruce. Like, you're used to seeing Bruce like either clean shaven or like stubbly.
It was never the criminals of Gotham that scared me. It's you. The rich want more. Politicians who pander to your reckless demands.
This is a pretty epic final speech.
Who hurt the people they're supposed to protect. You're not gonna get this Lazarus pit. Because I won't let you.
Okay, yeah, he definitely didn't survive that one. There's no hiding down under the manor to survive that explosion. Like we all know he did in Arkham Knight.
The Lazarus pit was completely destroyed in the explosion. And with the pit gone, the Court of Owls has mostly disappeared. Without the promise of eternal life, they need to regroup.
I did not want to do this
That's
big of a
Talia.
mission.
She's left Gotham entirely.
Of course, now I
I
lost
assume
connections.
she's
This
planning
is
her
not the
next move.
end, is it?
She left behind a token force of League assassins, I can't tell whether she's keeping an eye on us or keeping us busy. Probably both.
I'm actually so upset that I played that part as Barbara. Barbara's my...
Found what was left of the Batwing.
I'll finish my thoughts in a second.
Gone. Gotham City needs me. The court will try to pretend this never happened. They need to know that I'm still watching.
Ugh.
Exposing Jacob Kane was only the beginning. The Court of Owls is leading a war against the citizens of Gotham City, and it hasn't ended. But their days of lurking in every shadow are over. Because I will find them.
Why is she doing I? This should be a we talk. This should be all of them.
You deserve to live your lives free of fear.
This is Gotham Knights, not Gotham Batgirl.
I will fight to make that happen.
Oh, I have so many thoughts, and they're not happy ones at the moment. I don't know how many times I've been interrupted. I'm honestly losing my mind. I'm extremely irritated, so I will actually come back to do I don't like her gliding. Okay, I'm gonna go see what this memory is. We have a memory out. I get the feeling this is at her father's memorial again. We're gonna go see this. I am hoping I managed to cut out somewhat smoothly my thoughts, because again I was interrupted I don't know how many times between my phone going off and people showing up at my door, and again, like, I'm kind of I'm at my wit's end. So we're gonna see this. I might go grab and switch to Richard or Jason. I don't know if I can go back, actually, now that I think about it, I don't know that I can go back and redo a fight. If I can, I'm gonna go back and grab Richard, I think. Or maybe Jason, I don't know, one of them, and redo the whole fight thing. And then I'll just speed it up and talk over it or something. I don't know. There's a message on the back.
Gotham has called. And I have answered.
When I can't help the eye roll.
And I will never abandon her.
That's great. But like, cringe.
And I won't forget.
Okay. Honk. I'm gonna go see if I can possibly start, like, redo something. I don't know. Okay, so I can't. I would have to redo the entire game. Oh, that makes me so mad. That makes me so mad. Okay, I wish it was like a chapter selection. I think you should be able to replay case files. Yeah, I'm gonna have to come back and like do my review at a different date because this is just making me more and more mad. Oh, I'm so upset because this is so affected how I feel about the ending of this game, and I think I need to just get over my grudge against Barbara, but I can't. I can't stand her. I even started talking about it when I was trying to review, and then again someone knocked at my door, and that's in all the dogs barking, and so I've hopefully cut it out, and I need to come back when I'm not mad. So I guess that marks the end of Gotham Knights here. I've finished all of the side missions, so like the Harley Quinn, Clayface, Mr. Freeze, those are all finished and done. So there's nothing else for me to actually do in the game. Like all of the red triangle crimes, whatever they're called, like those have all disappeared. There's literally nothing else to do other than restart the game. And who's to say, like, because there are times that I am like, it's one of like my, like, I guess you could call it a coping strategy that like when I get like super worked up, I will pull up one of the Arkham games and I beat up bad guys there. So like maybe I haven't done it for a while, but maybe that's something I need to do here, that I can keep this. But I'm so sad I didn't get to do that fight as, I think I really wanted to do it as Richard. And I thought I had more, but I think what it was like when I looked up like how many case files are there, it was counting the side case files, like those side mission ones, again the Clayface, Harley, and Mr. Freeze. And so I thought, oh, I still have plenty more to go. I didn't. Okay. So I guess I'm gonna end the video here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. I have my Sims channel and my Twitter both linked down in the description below. If you'd like to check either of those things out, I would greatly appreciate it. And yeah, thank you guys, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye, guys. Alright, so I just did my like whole outro and everything, but I need to still actually share my thoughts on the game. I was able to kind of walk away for a little bit, gather my thoughts, try to get over the whole ending. I'm still pretty upset, but this is bordering on the line of TMI. It is my time of the month, so my emotions are kind of all over the place. Like, in the maybe like hour and a half I've been gone since finishing the game, I've been kind of going back and forth between wanting to cry and wanting to tear someone's head off. So like, I'm kind of all over the place, and I apologize. So that's why I wanted to take a step back. I've been focusing more on the game as a whole. I'm talking with my hands and my arms so much right now, rather than just focusing on how I felt there at the very end. So, okay. I want to do just a quick little, like, walk down memory lane, a little bit of context, because this is not the first time I have tried playing Gotham Knights. This is the first time I've actually finished Gotham Knights, and the first time I actually enjoyed playing Gotham Knights. So Gotham Knights released back in 2022, back in October of 2022. So this game is almost 3 years old. I started playing it almost a month and a half, 2 months after it came out. I remember I sat down distinctly. I remember sitting down. It was on Thanksgiving. It was super chill, super laid back. We hadn't done anything fancy, and I had been upstairs playing Gotham Knights, or I should say trying to play Gotham Knights pretty much all day. So the first part went up on November 29th, and the last part that I posted went up December 6th. I only posted 4 parts. I recorded 11. And they're actually all still sitting privated on my channel right now. And then on December 8th of 2022, I posted that the game was canceled. I would not be continuing because my computer at the time could not handle it. It was way too demanding, and I had an old PC. It was struggling. I ended up upgrading my PC shortly after, and still the new PC couldn't quite handle it. If you've been around on the channel, then maybe you were here for the Hogwarts Legacy, and I had to walk away from Hogwarts Legacy for a couple months because my current gaming computer couldn't handle Hogwarts Legacy. So I had tried playing Gotham Knights on the new computer and it was better, but it still wasn't great. And then when I finally got around to getting a new graphics card and doing some different things to help with Hogwarts Legacy, and Hogwarts Legacy began playing better, I was like, I wonder if this might also have helped with Gotham Knights. And it did. It made Gotham Knights run really well. My computer now handles Gotham Knights without any issue at all. Sorry, I'd been interrupted right there. So I told myself I would come back to it, but for a long time I was really bitter about the game. I still don't. I don't know. I'm very conflicted with the fact that it's not an Arkham game, and I feel like at times it tries to be an Arkham game, but it's like, don't compare us to Arkham games. We're not an Arkham game. But I do feel like this game actually stands up pretty well on its own now that I've played through the entire thing. So I was really glad to see that this game broke away from the stereotypical Batman Joker storyline. We've been there, we've done that with the Arkham games. It was revealed that Joker was the main villain of Arkham Origins. Joker was the main villain of Arkham Asylum. He was one of the main villains of Arkham City. And then we still had him hanging around in Arkham Knight. So, like, I'm really glad we did not continue the focus of having Joker be our villain. I was really, really, really excited to explore something different in the Court of Owls. I don't know much about the Court of Owls. I bought the comic book at the time. I think it's even called The Court of Owls, and with the intention of reading it, and I never did. But I was so excited. I'm like, I don't know anything about this group. I'm not well versed. It feels new, it feels original. And then we got Talia, and like we saw, like, Bruce died in the beginning of the game fighting Ra's al Ghul. And I was like, oh, if you know me, you know how I feel about Talia. You know how I feel about the Al Ghuls in general, okay? Hate them with every bone in my body. Damien, Talia. I mean, Ra's just kind of gets roped in there. I don't really care one way or another about Ra's, but Talia, Damien, hate them with like a passionate fire, okay? Can't stand them. So I was not happy to see them in this game. But I was like, okay, if they're just kind of maybe more of like an undertone, not the main villain, I'm like, that's okay. But when it ended up being revealed that they were, and I talked about this when the reveal happened in the game, I was pissed. I'm still pissed. Because the League of Assassins, while maybe not as common as Joker, is still a been there, done that. We had the League of Assassins revealed to be the criminal mastermind behind, you know, Arkham City. In Arkham City, like we've been there, we've done that. I wanted something different. And I thought that's what we were getting with this game when, you know, the Court of Owls were so prevalent and so front and center. And, you know, then we had the whole finding out that it was Jacob Kane, who I saw that twist coming, but then, you know, that he was Bruce's uncle and he was, you know, Alfred's friend. And I was so hoping for more of that. And then Jacob Kane was killed. The Court of Owls became irrelevant. They showed up there for a split second at the very end, while we were fighting Talia, but it really held no weight. It didn't really mean anything. And I mean, yeah, Bruce died again, trying to get rid of. I guess he kind of went back on his morals. And now that I think about it, I guess he's like, if I'm going down, I don't care at this point. I'm taking y'all with me. I don't know. Because I don't think there were many survivors in that case. But anyways, I'm just super disappointed to know that they did not follow the Court of Owls. And instead we turned and pivoted to follow the League of Assassins again. And I'm just so over the League of Assassins. I would have honestly preferred more Joker, because I feel like at least Joker can be kind of twisted and done in different ways. Like, he doesn't always have to be portrayed the same way. But the League of Assassins it's always the same. Oh my goodness. There's someone that is really trying to prove himself outside. Okay. Yeah, I'm like, He's screaming, look at me. Okay, anyways. So, wasn't a fan of the storyline. And then how they ended everything. Talia teleports away. And the Court of Owls, you know, runs away. And like, because I was playing as Barbara, she's out here, she's like, well, we're just, you know, Talia's disappeared, but she's still around. And the Court of Owls is trying to regroup. And they're still around. And I'm like, okay, so we didn't even actually resolve anything. Nothing got finished. We were left completely the ending felt cheap. There's no kind of conclusion. It makes me feel icky. Okay, I had anticipated, again, I had not walked into that last part thinking it was the last part. I was actually thinking, okay, if I'm walking into what I think it is, because again, I had the game spoiled for me. If I'm walking into what I think this is, and then when, like, Talia ended up getting away, I'm like, surely we're going to have another case, or another, like, part of this case, where we now have to go and track her down and put a stop to this for good. I feel like we should have, like, for good stopped at least one or the other. At least stopped Talia, or at least stopped the Court of Owls, but we didn't. They both got away, and we just kind of went, oh well, we'll just keep an eye out for him. Like, to me, that feels so cheap and unpolished. Like, you could not have spared doing another, like hours worth of gameplay. Okay, I know it takes a lot to make these games. I'm not saying, like, it only takes another hour to put more gameplay in. That's not what I'm trying to say. But, like, if you would just put in a little more, that we could have gotten some kind of closure for one of the two main antagonists of this story. Like, I would have liked that a whole lot more. So, I don't know. And in terms of story, I feel like the story there at the end, you know, the whole playing as Barbara despite not wanting to part aside. Like, the way that the story ended, like, again, really affects how I feel about the game in general. As for gameplay itself, I thought, like, the side missions were pretty good. The game ran, honestly, really well. The only time I found it too hard was in the last part, like, not this part, in our previous part, where we had to fight the 3 man bats. and the only person who could do it was Barbara. I couldn't get Jason to do it. But I thought like the side case files were pretty good. I really liked the Harley one because see, like Harley's another one that we've had Harley in 4 games. I mean, she was Harley and Quinzel in Origins, but we had her in the 4 Arkham games. And look what they've done with her here. Like, I feel like that's coming back to what I said earlier, that, like, I would have preferred Joker because Joker can still be done differently. Look at how they did Harley here. Harley fully bought into this Dr. Q and was something still similar enough that, you know, okay, yeah, this is Harley, but different enough that you're like, okay, this isn't Arkham Harley. This isn't bubbly blonde bimbo Harley. This, like, I really liked how they did Harley in this game. I thought she was done really well. So, again, League of Assassins, while it wasn't Raish leading it, it was still Talia, and it was the same thing of, you know, trying to use the Lazarus Pit more than you should, and then it is, you know, results in them being power hungry and wanting to take over the world. It's the same story every time. I played single player. I did not play multiplayer, and I switched between characters, and it is so hard to remember all of the different momentum abilities for 4 characters. Especially when there's the possibility of having 8 momentum abilities per character. If you fully unlock all of their different abilities, you can have, what is that? That's up to 32 different momentum abilities you're trying to keep track of if you're switching between characters. Now, if you're playing multiplayer and you're only playing as, you know, Tim, then okay, it's probably not as difficult to remember all of these. Also, we're going to switch to a black screen here in a second because I didn't finish recording all of the credits. So we're going to cut to a black screen. Okay, yeah, so we're just a black screen right now, or I might edit something and I don't know. I'll try to kind of speed myself up here for the last few points I have. But like, if you played how I did, where I'm constantly switching between the characters, wanting to play with all of them, it's really difficult to keep track of all the momentum abilities, and I didn't even have all of them. Like, I didn't even have all of them unlocked. I had maybe 4 or 5 per character, and it was still a lot. Like, every time I switched characters, I'm like, I don't remember what any of these do. I think I said that pretty much every time I switched characters. I'm like, I don't know what this does. I don't know what this ability is. So, like, I played Suicide Squad, you know, last year, and I only played as Harley. I only cared to play as Harley. And if that's how I had approached this game, again, like I just said with, you know, if you'd chosen to only play as Tim, then it's probably not as difficult to remember what all of his abilities do. Like, again, if I had chosen to only play as one character, like how I played in Suicide Squad, where I only played as Harley, yeah, okay, it's not that big of a deal. But if you are wanting to play as all these different characters, it gets really confusing and really difficult really fast trying to remember who does what. Okay. I really feel like they should have limited it to just 4 abilities per person. Okay, like I don't feel like we needed all 8 abilities. I think that was overkill. Touching on just each of the individual characters, again, I have mentioned I'm kind of biased towards Richard Grayson, okay? I love him. I can't properly explain just how much I love this character. He's one of my all-time favorite DC characters, easily in my top 5. I love Richard Grayson, okay? And that makes me kind of biased because when I'm thinking back in the game, like, the one thing that stands out to me from Richard of his abilities is just the flipping dodge. Like, where he just, like, starts back flipping across the floor. That's, like, the first thing I really think of with Richard. I don't recall a whole lot of his actual fighting style. I found him very easy to maneuver. He was one of the characters that was lighter on his feet. He had a decent set of momentum abilities. I liked his knighthood transportation the best. So like he had like a glider type thing, and I found like that really nice to use. It was really handy. I thought he had a pretty good set of like suits or skins or however you want to say it that he could switch between. And I just really liked getting to see him play, you know, Big Brother, like the goofy Big Brother that, you know, goofing off with Tim, him and Jason warming up to each other, you know, the whole scene of Jason, you know, supposedly pushing him off the building and he hadn't actually, and like then Richard shows up behind him, you know, doing like a walking handstand. Like, I just loved getting to see like the brothers bonding in this game. Like it made me feel like kind of all like warm, and I'm like, oh, that's so cute. Like, and I mean, then there's Alfred, and I love Alfred. Like, total side rant, I love Alfred so much. I just want to hug him and squeeze him like all the time. Like, never let anything happen to this old man. If I follow like the lineup of suits, I believe Tim is next. Kind of the same, if I'm being realistic on or I guess I should say being honest on his gameplay. I don't really remember anything in his moveset really standing out to me. I know he has like, he's a little more on the stealthy side, so like he can crouch and like walk in a crouch faster. He has like that he can do takedowns from the gargoyles. His teleportation jump for knighthood is also really handy. I really liked playing with that. But like overall, like he's not super memorable gameplay wise. I loved that he was just like that cute nerdy little brother trying so hard to prove himself to the big kids, while still trying to find himself in the process. He had a pretty decent set of suits or skins, or however you want to say it again. I loved his Robin suit that I had him in for a good majority of the game, aside from the glitchy cape that was always up hanging over his face. I think he had the worst outfit when he was just in his, you know, like his normal, like mundane clothes. Like, why did he have the t-shirt pulled out of his jacket like that? Like, every time I saw it, I was like, what look are you going for? And I'm no fashionista, okay? I don't do fashion, but like, I'm like, that is not a good look every time I saw it. Then there's Barbara. If I'm being honest, Barbara probably has one of the best skill sets. She has good stealth abilities. Her hacking abilities are really useful. Like, she was good taking down Man-Bat. She's also pretty light on her feet. I think her beatdown momentum ability is too powerful. I think that one went a little too OP, that there was, again, final boss with Talia, there was next to no fight using one beatdown. It took me longer to take down the 3 Man-Bats. I had to use the beatdown more on a single Man-Bat in the previous part than I did on Talia, who's supposed to be the final boss of the game. So I think the beatdown is a little too powerful. And Barbara's glide, her like knighthood transportation mode, her glide sucks. It is awful, okay? It is painful to use. It is not good, okay? It is not anything like gliding in the Arkham games. It is bad. I also cannot stand Barbara's voice. Okay, I'm sorry. Like, I don't want to offend her voice actress by any means, but her voice grated on my nerves so bad. So again, if I'm being honest, probably one of the best skill sets in the game, but because I can't stand her as a character, she's my least favorite one to play as. So take that how you will. If I were to play this game again, I would not play as her unless I absolutely had to. I would just play between the guys. So, moving on to the last one, we have Jason. And Jason, like I've said, Jason really grew on me. I used to not really care for Jason Todd. I think he, in a lot of different medias, he comes across as such a jerk. Like, he is such an asshole. But I feel like he was done really well in this game. Like, trying to show that, like, yes, he's big, broody, powerhouse of a character, but he's really deep down, he's just a big old teddy bear, okay? He cooks, he plays, like, a Just Dance type game, he reads, poetry, like, yeah, he's gone through a lot, yeah, he's, like, a really troubled person, but, like, at the end of the day, like, he really, I don't even know how to say it, like, at least in this game, like, he's just a big bad teddy bear, okay, like, you could tell that he cared for his family, that he cares for Tim, while I know he would never admit it, he seems to care for Dick, he cares for Barbara, like, he and Babs seem to have a pretty good relationship, he loves Alfred, like, they were just constantly, we were seeing just these little glimpses of where, like, yeah, he comes up and he's always, hitting his hand with his fist, and he's, always talking about, like, we're gonna take him down, and he's got the guns, and he's just big bad brute. But, like, he's not really that big bad guy that he kind of appears to be, and he really grew on me in this game. I actually really liked playing as Jason. He has a really good, like, he has the best of the ranged abilities. Like, all of your characters have some sort of range ability. Jason's is the only one that I ever use, okay? That I ever use. His range ability is really good. However, he's really clunky, okay? He's a big guy. It's difficult to get him to move. And, like, that was one of my I feel like, constant complaints throughout this game, was that it was very difficult to maneuver Jason, because he's just big, clunky guy, okay? He's not light on his feet like Dick, like Barbara. And that led to quite a bit of frustration on my part. But, like, he was also, like, he was really good. He was great. Again, a little difficult to maneuver, but, like, in the Harley fights, like, when he was constantly, like, we had the big guys, the big thugs coming after him, like, he was great with that, okay? He has, like, the ability to throw and then put up, like, a bomb on someone's back, and then he shoots it, and it sets off the bomb, and, like, that ended up being a really useful ability. He has a rapid fire momentum ability that was good. However, it was easy to waste it if you didn't have him pointed in the right direction. I will say that. I also feel like he had the worst selection of suits. There's just so many of them had, like, a weird collar or, like, little, like, jacket, like, cropped jacket thing. And I'm just kind of like, oh, that, like, if it was with, like, if it wasn't for, like, the collar or, again, these little cropped jackets, like, his outfit sets wouldn't have been that bad. But with the jacket or the high collar, they looked ridiculous because they were just random. But all in all, Dick was my favorite to play as. Jason would be second, then Tim, and because I'm spiteful, Barbara would be last. So, I mean, it's really all I want to talk about. I do want to say, if you ever intend on playing this game for YouTube, beware. Okay? YouTube loves to copyright this game. The music in this game is copyrighted. Okay? So, I know throughout this playthrough, I have had times where, like, my sound has been muted, or, like, the music is, like, supposed to be kind of muted around my voice, which doesn't always work out super well. But because the music was copyrighted and I had to get it removed. So, yeah. Before the ending of the game, I was set on giving it, like, an 8.5 out of 10 stars if I were to rank it. But between how angry, and again, it's not fully fair for me to say, well, I'm so angry just because, like, the end fight itself could have been better. Yes. The beatdown is too powerful. Yes. I would have preferred to play as anyone other than Barbara for the final fight. But, like, also me being in the state that I am, I feel like has kind of twisted that just a tad. So like I don't want to fully say that the only reason I bumped the score down was because I was upset that I ended up playing this last fight as Barbara. Though I will say I think it's absolutely ridiculous that you can't go back and play a case file as a different character, that you have to play through the entire game again in order to experience a case as a different character. I think that is absolutely ridiculous. That is so stupid. Okay, like I don't know if that's their way of trying to like do like replayability, but no. I don't want to play the entire game again. I just want to redo that case file as a different character. I think that's so stupid. Anyways, but between the whole like leaving the game really without any full-on closure for any of the villains, and then the whole like not being able to thank you sorry, there goes my phone going off and distracting me. So between no closure and then not being able to switch and play as someone else, I've dropped the score down to a 7 out of 10, which I still think is actually pretty good. I enjoyed this game more than I thought I would. I have absolutely no idea what the whole, like, all these little things I was picking up were supposed to do. I never, like, I never did any kind of, like, crafting. I have no idea what all these little items I picked up were for, or, like, if you died during one of the side missions out in the map, and it's like, you lost all these materials. I'm like, I don't even know what any of those do, so I don't actually care. Like, no idea what that was for, but I'm giving it a 7 out of 10. It was better than I thought it would be. I had more fun playing it than I thought I would. It's no Arkham game, and it has some things that I think Barbara should have just stayed as Oracle, but that's beside the point. So take this all how you will, okay? I would possibly play it again, but not for a while. Not for a while. I didn't realize I've only played 3 games this year, and it's already August. I've not done a whole lot this year, as far as the gaming channel is concerned. But I mean, does it really matter? Maybe. I'm not the most productive gamer. Yeah, I'm just rambling now. So I've already done my outro. Do all that stuff. Comment, like, subscribe. Links in the description. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye, guys.